So, ladies, for future reference, the comments on this story is what girl code looks like. The girls were locked in on this one. Before I proceed, let me just say I don't condone this behavior. I'm not like celebrating the fact that this happened. I am simply commenting on what it looks like for women to really and truly lock in and have the same type of code as bro code. Because the casual misogyny that we experience from men all the time is frankly exhausting. We have tried for so long to come at these things in good faith and to explain to men why them saying certain things is actually dangerous. Like, we can't have that kind of rhetoric out there in the open. I'm very curious what the men's reactions will be to women's reactions to this. I know their feelings are going to be hurt, and we're really just putting up a mirror to men. Let me explain what I'm talking about. When I saw this headline, I first of all ran to make sure that it was real. And then secondly, I ran to the fucking comments. And let me just tell you how much it warmed my soul to see all of us women just do the thing that needed to be done, okay? He couldn't fight back. Was he wearing something suggestive? But clothing is flammable. Surely he knew it would happen. Guys, stop. This is mean. I can't keep liking all your comments. I'll be here for hours. He just shouldn't have provoked her. Was he wearing something flammable? Now, I have to give you a little backstory for this one to make sense, but apparently the comment that he made was something about you need to get back in the kitchen. So Julia says, I mean, he wanted her to cook and she did, so what's the problem? Why didn't he just say no to being burned? What was he wearing that caught on fire so easy? He should have taken extra precautions and been more aware of his surroundings. That's a good one. He couldn't say no? I want to hear her side of the story. Does she have a GoFundMe? Damn, that's crazy. What did he say? I hope this won't tarnish her good reputation as a human being. We all learn from our teeny tiny mistakes. She has her whole life ahead of her. Why ruin it? She won't do it again. Why was he out in the first place? Clearly, he shouldn't have been where he was. Poor judgment on his part. Aw, is there any way to support her? I love being on the other side of this. Are you kidding me? This is amazing, actually. Once again, I don't condone the behavior. It just was really, honestly, kind of refreshing to see it. Because women so often come to men in good faith, and they come towards men's issues in very good faith. Really constantly do their best to try and be fair and nice to people who will continue engaging with them in bad faith. And so at some point, you have to fight fire with fire. You have to turn the mirror back and teach men some radical responsibility, because without that, we're not going to move forward. If we just live in this constant state of like women getting hurt and harmed by men and men making excuses for it, I guess it's got to go both ways for men to see it. And honestly, the best thing that women have figured out lately is that the fact that you really have to turn the tables on men, otherwise they just don't get it. I really hope that as this story keeps circulating, I hope that more women have these same reactions and pose these same kinds of comments, because honestly, can you blame us? These are the things that we've been told for years and years and years. I need you to know that the way women flew into these comments, like they did not need to look these phrases up. These are all the phrases that have been said to women over and over and over and over and over again. We've heard these phrases in every rape, assault, murder, harassment trial. We have heard these words, these phrases, these sentences over and over again. That's why it was so easy to come up with thousands of comments that all sound the same, because these are the comments that we hear constantly being made about us. But this play is about men, so I hope y'all enjoyed it. Godspeed. Mwah.